Good morning, guys. Good morning. Welcome to South Africa Lately, a channel that discusses South African trending news. We do, however, grab here and there from international news when it is trending enough to be brought here. MONDLANE is back in Mozambique, and I have a lot of questions. Anyway, please understand that I'm not a politician. I do not have deep knowledge in politics. However, I am a South African citizen who is also a voter, and I do believe that my views count when it comes to political affairs of South Africa. Now, I'm wondering, first of all, what is MONDLANE going to be putting on the table in the negotiations? Because I think we are already far late from engaging in negotiations. This was supposed to be done earlier, according to me, to avoid all of this chaos. But why was there no negotiations? Is it maybe because MONDLANE wanted to topple the current government? He believed that he is the one that is supposed to be the president. So now Frelimo stayed away, or Frelimo was just not interested in engaging in negotiations because they are that thick-headed. What was going on? Anyway, we're going to be reading firstly the tweets of the people before we watch other videos and see what also President Cyril Ramaphosa said about what is happening in Mozambique. So let us start with this tweet. Sidia Chisongo said, "Imagine people defending their votes with their lives. That's how badly Mozambican want Frelimo to stop leading the country to poverty and misery. By showing up to receive MONDLANE in a rainy day, Mozambicans are showing they are ready for any consequences. Instead of listening, Frelimo is using security forces to repress. What exactly is Frelimo without security forces?" So here's my thing. Why were the negotiations not done earlier on? I'm still concerned about that. And I'm curious about what MONDLANE will be putting on the table or will be demanding in this meeting. But we're going to talk about that one a bit earlier. So Hopewell, we know Hopewell, Daddy Hope, especially on X, if you're on X, he posted, "The Mozambican security services have responded with violence to massive show-up support in the streets of Mozambique for the main opposition leader, Venancio MONDLANE." I must admit that name, Venancio MONDLANE, sounds nice too. Anyway, one person is reportedly I'm not going to be reading that. Clearly, President Nyusi seems to be taking advice from his western neighbor in Harare. The playbook of peaceful protesters is straight out of Mnangagwa's toolkit. So there's a reason why, guys, I'm not reading those serious words there. There's a reason, because you know what, I don't want problems coming to my channel. So now he continues to see Vano Kunge in Mozambique, in Maputo, welcoming Mozambique's main opposition leader Venancio MONDLANE after his arrival this morning. As I said earlier, the quickest way to solve the post-election result dispute is through negotiations. The quickest way to turn Mozambique upside down is to take advice from people like Emerson Mnangagwa. This is true, people's men protecting their vote, and they are standing with him. Let us hope that those brothers and sisters find each other and come to an amicable political resolution." He also continues to post. He posted, I think, about 3 posts on X on this issue. Yes, in Mozambique. He said, "I have just watched this video of Mozambican main opposition leader Venancio MONDLANE arriving in Maputo morning. What has struck me about Mozambique election result is that I have not seen Frelimo voters celebrating. If you look at this video, even airport staff were happy to see MONDLANE and salute him by clapping their hands. Where are the Frelimo voters?" So I have a lot of thoughts on that one as well. So the thing is, there is a possibility in me that MONDLANE is enjoying more support right in areas that are close to Maputo and within Maputo, because I personally have not seen the videos of other areas to get. So I don't think we have seen everything that is happening in Mozambique. Because South Africans, when you say Mozambique, we like just cutting straight and say Maputo. Yes, there is Maputo in Mozambique, but Mozambique is bigger than just Maputo. Anyway, we're going to be reading, we're going to be seeing videos. There's a video that I'm going to share that showed me that Frelimo also has support. But how much support do they have? Because now we are not living in Mozambique. We only take the information that we see, the videos from social media, the videos from the news. That's what we have. So he also continued to say, MONDLANE landed in Maputo, took a symbolic oath of office with a Bible and declared himself the president-elect. The Mozambican authorities have so far done well by not escalating the issue through an arrest of MONDLANE. This issue can and should be resolved through dialogue, and neighboring South Africa should help in the dialogue, because it stands to lose more economically if this matter is not resolved quickly. South Africa is losing 10 million rand a day. Yeah, we are really losing a lot. And also the fact that we'll face influx, even more influx. South Africa is already facing that influx. The influx is going to be even more if that situation is not controlled. This issue can be resolved by dialogue, and neighboring South Africa should help in the dialogue, because it stands to lose more economically if this matter is not resolved quickly. South Africa is losing 10 million rand a day due to this Mozambican standoff. Venancio MONDLANE is the epitome of strong, decisive and strategic opposition leadership, knowing how to mobilize, lead and be present in the streets when needed, as he has demonstrated today. My only issue is that what is happening in Mozambique is not without casualties. So whatever MONDLANE is fighting for better be valid, because if lives are lost, do you get, it must not be just because somebody wants to take a certain position in leadership for himself, not for the people. This fight better be for the people. That's what I'm saying. Because I'm watching this from outside. I'm in South Africa watching what is happening in Mozambique to families that have lost their loved ones. This is no joke. This is no social media news. This is not just news to them. It's something that has impacted their lives and is going to continue doing so, because what they are left now is photos on the walls of the people that they loved. So please, this better be for the people of Mozambique. So he continues to say, if you are not afraid to lead from the front and to put Frelimo in a situation where it asks to talk, then you are leadership. Let us hope that our brothers and sisters in Mozambique will resolve this dispute election result within the confines of civility. So we are going to see more on what has happened in Mozambique. Let me just share with you the videos just now. And the video that you're going to see as well, we're going to start with the President of South Africa, Cyril Ramaphosa, and MONDLANE saying that I am the president-elect of Mozambique, right? And also, the video that will come after that is the video of a gathering of Frelimo, which told me that Frelimo does have support. Does have support. In fact, let us get into it.
Na qualidade de presidente eleito pelo povo moçambicano. Muito obrigado.
Our neighbor, we always attend each other's inaugurations. So as the day advances, we'll look at our program and see the extent to which the program is well aligned with our various activities. I had hoped, for instance, to attend the inauguration in Ghana, but the ANC celebration activities here kept me away from joining the new president as he was inaugurated. We're watching very closely what is happening in Mozambique, and obviously Mozambique is such a close neighbor to us, a very good trading partner, member of SADC, and as SADC members, we are prepared, willing and able to give them as much support as we possibly can to be able to navigate their way out of the challenges that they face. And we hope that the 15th will go well, and they have our full support in every way possible.
And you know what? The 15th is the very interesting date in Mozambique, because as Frelimo is doing the countdown for the inauguration of Chapel, also Venancio Mondlane is also doing his countdown, as he has declared himself the president-elect, and he's also said he's going to make himself president of Mozambique on the 15th of January. So it's going to be interesting, which takes me back to the question, what would the Mondlane demand on the day? But we're going to talk about that later. And for now, let us see. You know, this video that I saw is a video of Frelimo doing their event and stuff. Then I realized, you know what? Even Frelimo has the support. How much support that Frelimo does have? Because what we see is the activities that are happening around Maputo. For me, I don't know if you have seen other activities outside Maputo in favor of Mondlane. Kindly share with us in the comment section. Tell us what you saw. Please, I'm looking forward to reading those. So, and I looked at this, I was like, you know what is happening in Mozambique better be for the people, because you don't want to have a situation whereby people have sacrificed their lives and fought for this freedom. People have sacrificed so much to see the change that they think they need, and that change is just a mirage. You see what I mean? So looking at these masses of the people meeting Mondlane, they ask myself, you know what would Mondlane demand on the negotiations? What would he put on the negotiations? Because as far as the videos of him that I've seen so far, I have seen a man that is not prepared to share any powers with Frelimo. And also I have seen that in its silence, because Frelimo is not really out there talking more about what is happening, like Mondlane and stuff. They are talking more about them. At least the news that I've seen, they are talking about them in the inauguration of Daniel Chapel and all of that. They have not really put in the public's eye much attention towards Mondlane. That's my view. If you saw something different, kindly share with us in the comment section. So now, for a man that has put so much in line to be president of Mozambique, is he prepared to lead Mozambique together with Frelimo? Maybe they give him a certain position within the government, or what is going to happen? Because also when you look at Frelimo is also not prepared to lead with other political parties, because we remember first, I don't know whether they were given 71% or 72%, I forgot that part, but then again the percentage was reduced to somewhere 65%. Do you get? So we don't know. I don't know what led to those changes after the recount. I don't know what led to those changes, because 50, it's more than 5% is a lot. For me, even 2% is a lot for miscounting of votes. So now, if we look at it now, Frelimo was reduced to 65%, which gives Frelimo 2/3 majority. So do you think a party like that would be ready to say, okay, let us lead together for Mozambique to have peace? Let us lead together. I highly doubt. I highly doubt. I don't see that happening. So now, for me, it gives the question, are we headed to a time whereby Mozambique will be led by Frelimo and Mondlane's party? Or are we going to see acceptance by Mondlane that, you know what, I lost the elections, which I highly doubt. I highly doubt that is going to happen. Or are we headed towards the direction of a coup? Because that's how it sounds like when Mondlane says, I'm going to make myself a president on the 15th of January. How do you do that without toppling the current government by force? How do you do that? So what are we going to see eventually in Mozambique? Are we going to see, this is like, I don't understand it. So all that I'm praying for is that all of this is supposed to be for the people of Mozambique, by the people of Mozambique, choosing the leader that they want, choosing the leader that they think they deserve. And nobody should just use tricks to take that away from them, because that will continuously cause chaos in that place. And when Mozambique is chaotic, South Africa will be chaotic. So that's the sad reality of things. That's why South Africa cannot afford to be a spectator in this, or be seen as people that are wrongfully promoting the wrong candidate. But what I liked what President Cyril Ramaphosa said in that video clip, he said, we have always been attending each other's inaugurations, so that when people, because now we are in the days of social media where things are twisted and people react on the ground in real life to get, so now President Cyril Ramaphosa said we have always been attending each other's inauguration, which means this time around, regardless of the unrest that is in Mozambique, us going to Mozambique, attending the inauguration of Daniel Chapo is not anything different from what we have done before. So that should not be taken as taking sides. I really liked the way President Cyril Ramaphosa put it out there. He said we have always been attending each other's inaugurations as close neighbors. Number two, he also talked about how he couldn't make it to the inauguration in Ghana because of what is happening in South Africa, the ANC celebrating its anniversary. So you look at those things and you're like, you know what? Sometimes, President Cyril Ramaphosa can sound the way the president is supposed to sound. Let me not say sometimes, most of the time. Most of the time, it does sound the way the president is supposed to sound. But now we just want to see that translating into action on the ground as South Africans. You see? So I wish the Mozambican people very well in their journey of getting what they want. And I hope they find some common ground, which is the stability of Mozambique, and I hope they take the decisions that will not negatively impact Mozambique and the people of Mozambique. So please, guys, let us pray for Mozambique on that one. May the people of Mozambique see peace, a stable country that will be prosperous and be liberated from poverty, as people complained about poverty and misery. So thank you for watching my videos. If you watched up to here, I really appreciate you watching my videos, and I'm going to leave you with the videos of people of Mozambique, like celebrating the arrival of their leader. It's just a few clips, so I'm going to leave with that so that you watch and enjoy.
MZWANELE met with the three main political parties in Maputo today. MONDLANE did not attend the meeting as he is not the leader of a political party. Meanwhile, the country is preparing for the inauguration of Daniel Chapo, who was a candidate for the ruling Frelimo party during the October election. The Electoral Commission in Mozambique declared Frelimo as the winner of the elections. This was confirmed by the Constitutional Council, which has the final authority on election results. Chapo's inauguration is expected to take place next week. Non-profit organizations in that country have called on South Africa to intervene in the current political standoff.
Set as the day of inauguration, Mozambique